No, I'll grind ranked for like 6 hours straight. Every day that I can play, I'm dying to play a ranked game. I'm dying to level up, to do whatever it is to get myself to that next level. Whether my rank stays the same, or I lose XP, or I lose rank, or I gain rank, I'm just like, I can't get enough of this. I just want to keep doing this over and over and over again. It never gets old. But when it comes to real life, I can't even stay consistent for 30 minutes. And like, why is that? Am I just lazy, or what? Like, what's actually going on? I mean, if you really think about it, if you're lazy, wouldn't you not want to grind, not want to get better? You would probably play less if you were truly lazy. But that's not the situation. The issue is you're lazy when it comes to real life. The laziness doesn't really have... Lazy is just a word, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that it's attached to just real life specifically. You can be lazy in video games too, you know? You can just like sit there, you can wait for your team to figure everything out for you. But you don't, because if you're like me, you're focused, you're competitive, you're so locked in. I care about getting better. I care about winning. I'll sit there for hours working on my characters, working on my strategies, my abilities. So clearly the effort is there. It's just not showing up in real life. So why are games so easy to grind? Well, games are designed perfectly. You always know what your goal is. You can figure out how to improve. You always know when you're winning, when you're losing. You get instant feedback, visible progress, and clear rewards. Every match is progress. Every loss is a lesson. And every win is dopamine. You know, you get the nice little emblem or badge icon, whatever it is, for your rank. And that makes you feel good. Makes you feel real good, right? But in real life, you don't get that. You don't get a diamond rank for going to work every day for a year. Or you don't get like gold status for going to the gym consistently for 4 days a week. Or even just getting a medal for optimizing your water intake and getting in as much water as you can a day. That doesn't exist in real life. Unfortunately, you know. It'd be real nice if it did, because then you'd have some clue of how you're doing, how you're progressing in your life. So, no level up screen, no XP bar, no new strength level or rank up or anything like that. And your brain just goes, well, why am I doing this? I'm not seeing any progress. I see it in video games, and that's why your brain is just wired to enjoy that. Video games do a very good job about this. So what happens? You put your effort where it feels rewarding. Games. Not because they matter more, but because they're easier to understand. You get that dopamine. You get that feeling where you're like, I'm actually achieving something. I'm actually doing something well. Meanwhile, real life, the thing that actually matters, gets treated like a side quest. I'm not trying to say stopping video games is the answer, because it's not. The answer is start treating your life like a video game. Think about it and stick with me. Gym. You go to the gym. You do your thing. That's strength XP. You run. It's endurance or agility XP. Reading, intelligence. Socialize. It can be like charisma or something. And all of a sudden, you're not actually just working hard. You're leveling up your real life character. So I tried to figure out how I can go about this, how I can start feeling like my life is a video game. So here's what I started doing. Daily quests, track progress, like my stats, and focus on small wins. Because the truth is, you don't lack discipline. You just haven't built a system that makes real life feel worth playing. There are many ways you can go about this. Of course, you can just go with the old-fashioned pen and paper method. And each time you progress through a workout, or you maybe lift a little bit heavier, you can track that. And you can add it as XP. So, for example, you'll start yourself off with, like, let's say your strength at 0. You go to the gym 4 times, you give yourself 10 XP for each time you go. All of a sudden, at the end of the week, you have 40 XP. You set a cap where your level is, just like a video game. You need 200 strength XP to gain level 2 strength, or something like that. Now, all of a sudden, it's like, I want to get a new strength level. I want to achieve a new strength level. So I'm going to keep working out. You write that down in your paper or your phone or wherever it is. You add up all the XP and you give yourself a level up. Maybe even reward yourself. Give yourself like a gift. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, anything crazy. Maybe it's just something you've been wanting, like a t-shirt or a tank top or whatever it is. And all of a sudden, there's a reward. There's some dopamine there. You're now telling yourself that you need to achieve these things in order to obtain the things that you want. All of a sudden, your real life is like a video game. So try to track everything. You can get real crazy and real creative with it. You can start like a Notion template. That's what I've been kind of messing around with, and I'll probably make a later video on that. But for right now, just see how it goes. Just get started. Just pen and paper, write down your runs and how much XP you gain for each run. You can even, screw it, you can even put work in there and just say, oh, went to work today, plus, like, I don't know, wealth or something. See, that's another thing. Look at that. Your money in your bank. I know for me, when I used to play like a lot of RuneScape, I used to love looking at my cash stack in my bank. But in real life, it's, for some reason, it just doesn't feel the same. Couldn't really tell you why. But anyways, if you're like me and you grind like crazy in video games, but you're lazy when it comes to real life, maybe try out reenacting your real life like a video game. Maybe then you'll make some strides, some progress. Hope this video was helpful to you. And I hope you have a good day, and let us all level up, not just in the video games, but in real life too. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.